Hey there, folks. So this is the March Birchbox Man unboxing. The box just arrived today, and sadly, as usual, the luxury item has been spoiled. But Birchbox they never failed to disappoint. Especially after Box earlier this week. I would say the field is wide open for Birchbox to maintain its position as my preferred gentleman's subscription box. Although, speaking of gentlemen, I had another company called Gentleman Box or Gentleman's Box come up on my radar, and I will more than likely be tapping them for a box. And of course, if I do, I'll do the unboxing and I'll throw it up here so y'all can see what's in it. Sadly, since those of you are here for Birchbox and men's grooming stuff, it's a solemn day out here at the Panda House. More than likely, by the time I throw myself in that very messy, disheveled bed at the end of the night, the beard is going to be gone. I am going to incur the wrath of the Ursine Taliban, for those of you who are into the gay male subculture known as bears. I am going to incur the wrath of the Ursine Taliban and probably get rid of the beard. It's just... I get it. Beards are in a very hipstery way right now, but I'm kind of over it. Especially the mustache. I started growing this back in November with the Movember thing, and it isn't to say that, I can't get like a wicked curve go on it, especially when I throw some wax in, but I'm over it. So I think I will have an opportunity to use many of these Birchbox products in the coming months. Probably I'm going to accelerate using the hair stuff because I have a sneaking suspicion that as we get a little closer to summer, as we transition from March into April and it actually gets warm full time, I am probably going to just get this buzz back down to how I was wearing it back in the fall. So anyway, let's see. So, I know what the lifestyle item is. Let's see what the other items in the box are. And of course, let's see what our theme is. So our theme for the month is stock in trade. And it looks like in this case we have I was talking about old-fashioned barbers the other day, and lo and behold, we have an old-fashioned barber setup right down to the straight razor and the leather strap. This is exactly what I would walk into that barber shop. That is exactly what I would see Lauren sharpening. And that is exactly what that man threatened my body with. He was never serious, but still, the way you joke with kids. So yes, this classic barbering. All right, so we look at the back. Of course, again, because... Birchbox, you just can't give me the itemized card. Although I probably shouldn't complain. There were spoilers on the card when I would read it before I would get to the box. But let's see what we have here. Good sir, every man has a toolkit he relies on day to day. It could be a coffee mug and laptop, a power drill and hammer, or a bar stool and microphone. This month, we're helping you hone and refine your own stock and trade from the stuff in your gym bag to your everyday carry. After all, when the going gets tough, a man is only as good as his gear. The box is just the beginning. Learn to use your products. You've got to go to the page and log in now. But anyway, let's see. Share a photo of your box alongside your own daily essentials for a chance to win full-size version. Yeah, come on, guys. I've been doing that, man. I never win these contests. I've all but given up on that. All right, so let's see what we have in here. I'm just going to grab the first thing I see, and the first thing I see is Baxter of California deodorant, aluminum-free, sensitive skin formula, citrus and herbal musk. So, kids, I got to say, the description sounds good. Let's see if the description matches the scent here. Ooh. Ooh. The description matches the scent. So, as you can see, it is more of a translucent. It is not like a white powder. Kind One of the reasons I'm cutting the damn mustache. Um, God, this scent, I am loving this scent. And here's the thing, I can't really describe this. It's a 1.2 ounce sample. This thing is heavy. This is not a sample. This is probably like a good month. I've got to do some traveling. I'm heading out to Denver for a publishers conference next weekend, and at the end of March and the beginning of April, I am heading to Orlando for another publishers conference, and I think this has just become my go-to travel deodorant. Unfortunately, speaking of Birchbox, I just put in an order for a new stick of Jack Black's Pit Boss, so that'll carry me probably until middle of summer, maybe. But Baxter, depending on what this deodorant does during my trip, man, I'm loving the scent. My big gripe about Pit Boss is that it's a solid, and it's kind of like that white powdery solid. The scent is great. That's one of the reasons why I ordered it and I use it. But this might be the best of both worlds, because it feels like it goes on pretty well, and the scent is amazing. Oh, just one more time. All right, so good sample. So far, so good, kids. Let's see, what do we have? Das Boom Industries Everyday Conditioner, Marrakesh. That scent is bergamot, cardamom, and black pepper. Now, love black pepper. I think it was my very first Birchbox. They sent me the molten brown black pepper body wash, and I bought a sample. I bought the full size. I haven't used it yet, though. Because I don't know if I can get it anymore. I probably could. But the scent on that was absolutely astonishing. Scent on this is not bad. I'm not really picking up... I'm picking the bergamot and the cardamom. I'm not really picking up the black pepper, though. At least it doesn't have that same black pepper scent that the molten brown body wash has. But this is a hair product. I am absolutely going to accelerate use on this, as I am probably going to have a buzzed scalp by the beginning of May. So far, so good. Let's see what we have. We have another. Hey, look. It's Das Boom Industries Everyday Shampoo, Marrakesh, bergamot, cardamom, and black pepper. And let's see what we have here. Similar scent profile. And I just had a thought. I may take the shampoo and the conditioner with me to Denver. These might be, because I got to use them, man. The hair's probably, unless I flake out, the hair's probably going to be gone in about 2 months. So I got to burn through all my shampoo and stuff. Let's see. So this is, I've never seen the brand before. They've never sampled it. It's just called Wake Up. It is body wash. It is rosemary and lemongrass. Oh, I love lemongrass. Lemongrass, probably one of my favorite go-to scents for soap. I'm not a big body wash person anymore. My inner hipster, about 8 months ago, kind of overrode the guy need for body wash. I've been doing like artisan bar soap. Some of you may have seen, like I did it probably about 1.5 years ago at this point in time. I did the review of Dr. Squatch, and Dr. Squatch kind of won me over to the bar soap side. So I've been picking up lots of different bar soaps, but I have gotten lemongrass bar soap and just absolutely love the scent. And I suppose I should probably give this the sniff test since I've had it open. Oh, lemony citrusy goodness. I think I have something else that's going to Denver with me on Thursday. I may just put the whole box in and sample everything. And speaking of putting in the box, so the very last thing we have here is a dopp kit. And again, I'm not complaining too much, but the dopp kit, sometimes when Birchbox puts out the sample choices, you don't really see one that you want. Instead, you kind of go with the lesser of evils. And in this case, what is this? Cotopaxi dopp kit was the lesser of the evils. The other samples they had just weren't grabbing me. So as you can see, it's colorful. Hey, we can read. It's colorful. The material isn't really grabbing me though. It's not. It's got a Walmart cheapy feel to it, but it's not a Walmart cheapy feel that the Sprezzabox's dopp kit had in it. You know, the Sprezzabox dopp kit was just cheap crap leather. This is more cheap, just Walmart caliber fabric. You know, let's see what we've got on the inside. So it looks like they at least have it sealed, so if something breaks. But I guess for me, when it comes to dopp kits like this, I'm more of a fabric fan than I am an artificial textile fan. That's pure taste. The other thing isn't, like I said, this is the worst of evils. I got this knowing that I was never going to use it, but I wouldn't have used the other two choices. And Birchbox guys, come on, man, can we put a fourth in there? But anyway, I am probably going to give this to the younger of my two partners. I don't think that he has a dopp kit, period. So I guess for me, part of it is just when I said it was colorful, now that I'm especially looking at it, we have one color on the back, we have the orange, we have, looks like green, we have the light blue, we have the dark blue, we have the gray, we have the purple, we have the lime green. I mean, this is just like gaudy 80s tackiness here. And, as a child of the 80s, as a survivor who was cognizant as a child from the very beginning, I saw some pretty tacky shit. Oh my God. This reminds me, okay, I get it now. This reminds me of the pants that we used to wear when we would go out skiing. Mid to late 80s. Everybody was wearing just loud, obnoxious, insulated pants to go out, in my case, Flint, Michigan, go out to Mount Holly, man. This is like someone took repurposed 80s ski pants and just turned them into dopp kits. Not my thing, not what I have chosen, not what I would have chosen. For dopp kits, I prefer something a little more gentlemanly, a little more stylish. This is like bro going to the gym, and I am not bro, even though I do go to the gym. But anyway, I got this knowing that it was going to be a dog turd, so there is no moment of shock. I will probably let one of my partners have this, and we will hope that Birchbox gives us better choices next month. So here we go. This month's box, the Cotopaxi dopp kit. Here's an idea, guys. If you're going to do a dopp kit, Birchbox, let's see if you're listening here. How about doing something, since I'm traveling now, how about like a TSA-friendly dopp kit? Find something that's nice and translucent. I'm in the pre-check program, so I don't, to the best of my knowledge, I haven't, since I started pre-check, I haven't had to take my my toiletries packaging out. But how about a dopp kit that's like TSA friendly, but still doesn't have that kind of cruddy look to it? That's your challenge. The next time you're going to do a dopp kit, let's see if we can do something like that. So, a wrap up. The Cotopaxi dopp kit. Someone shot the 80s ski pants. I'm telling you, man, this is the month that the grooming samples just killed. The Baxter of California citrus and herbal musk deodorant. The Wake Up rosemary and lemongrass body wash. And finally, the paired Das Boom Everyday Conditioner in Marrakesh. So, with that having been said, I would put a referral link down on the bottom. But frankly, if you're interested in Birchbox, you're probably already subscribing and just looking to see what other people got. So I'm not going to bother with that. Other than that, if you're into like nerdy and geeky stuff, sadly, I would like to praise them, but I usually wind up trashing several geek-oriented subscription boxes. For the style folks, I will probably put in for the Gentleman box. Keep an eye open for that. I have decided, if only to get a little more fodder, I will probably endure another Sprezza box. Beyond that, we'll see you all this time next month for the April Birchbox. Take care, folks.